so much. I used to look ridiculous, and I know it. But when you think about it, the stuff that I did wear back then wasn't style. It's just now I look at things and I'm like, oh my god. But I don't really think my style has changed drastically. It's more that I've just matured and grown up, if you know what I mean. We live in a big world. Although some people may say it's a small world, it's a big world, and there's something for everyone. And the first thing that you've got to do is learn to love yourself. And when you start loving yourself, and you can make the changes that you want to make physically to make yourself feel better in that way. Because for me, when I was larger, I didn't like myself very much. And through Dancing with the Stars and having to stare at myself in a mirror for 8 hours a day, sweating, which I hated, it changed a lot for me. And I saw that, like working out, and I was starting to lose weight, and I was like, oh my god, this actually works. Eating right and working out and equals losing weight. Because I was always like, oh, if I drink this milkshake, or if I don't eat for 2 days, maybe I'll lose a pound. And it doesn't work like that. Right. I found that when I was doing Dancing with the Stars, I ate more than I've ever eaten in my life, and I was losing weight, and I was like, this is how you do it. It really is how they say. Unfortunately, it takes longer. You're getting it sucked out of you, but it's, you've got to eat right, you've got to work out, and you've got to learn to love yourself. And, nobody is perfect. I found, the most beautiful girls in the world, supermodels, they hated themselves more than I hated me, and I could never figure out why. And it's because the grass will always be greener on the other side, and unless you love yourself, as RuPaul says, how the hell is anyone else gonna love you? It kind of brings everyone together, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And Fashion Night Out, I was in LA last year, and it was so much fun. They blocked off Rodeo Drive, and every single shop was open really, really, really late. And is there ever a time that you go shopping at like midnight? It's amazing. And then they always have special little things on sale that they wouldn't normally sell, and it's just fun to be around my young girls that love fashion, love shopping, and it's like almost like club shopping, I would call it, like rave shopping. All over the place. I love the 80s, but I also love the 50s. But I know this might sound really nuts to you, but I get a lot of my, I would say, little things from Golden Girls. I know that might sound nuts, but I loved the way they dressed on that show. But then I'm very into like the classic, old 1950s style. But the thing is that girls should know, like, there's a few tips that will always help you out. If you have a shoulder pad, your waist looks smaller. If you buy a skirt, get an elastic waist belt because it will tuck you in. Like, there's so many things that you can do to create looks to make you feel more confident in them.